So let's start with some basic concepts and foundations when we talk about meditation and neuroscience. So the first that we need to understand is the nervous system. The nervous system is the body's communication network. It's a complex system of neurons that are using electrical impulses and chemical signals to coordinate our body and our brain. This is important because the nervous system defines how you experience the world, how you experience stress, how you experience calm, and how you experience awareness. So, one of the main components of the nervous system is the brain. The brain is the control center of the body. It processes sensory, it predicts outcomes, behavior, and internal states. And this is important because your perception of reality is constructed in your brain, specifically there. When we talk about the nervous system, one thing we need to understand is the autonomic nervous system. That is one of the main components as well of our nervous system. And it's the one that controls the automatic regulations of our system. So it maintains the internal balance by regulating the heart rate, breathing, digestion, and the stress responses. Let's stop here for a second. You know who was breathing for you during the last 2 hours? Where probably you weren't conscious all the time of your breathing. You know that this your autonomic nervous system, the one that is in charge of that. It determines whether you feel safe or you feel under threat. And then it's in place with your heart, with your breathing, digestion, and your responses. Inside the autonomic nervous system, we have two different branches. So one is the sympathetic system. It's in charge of the action, stress, and basically it activates the fight or flight response, increase our heart rate, and mobilizes energy via adrenaline and noradrenaline. So it's very useful for us, this system, in short-term responses. When we experience that something can be harmful or danger, it injects that short-term response so we can survive. But when it's activated for long, it becomes like not balanced and probably bringing some bad consequences for us. The other part, or the counterpart of the sympathetic system, is the parasympathetic. It's in charge of the recovery, the calm mode, and basically it promotes the rest, digestion, repair, and energy conservation of our body. It is very essential when we need to heal, when we need clarity, when we need emotional stability. So there is the sympathetic, the parasympathetic. One is action, the other one is calm, and they need to be balanced. And then we have inside our parasympathetic, and very useful for this system, the vagus nerve. So it is one of the biggest nerves in our body, and it connects our brain with our body, and it is like a regulation. So it connects basically our brain stem to our heart, lungs, our gut, and it's the key pathway to consciously influence calm states. So if we need to feel calm, we need to activate our vagus nerve.